How can hypnotherapy help you? Well, let me put it like this. Basically, everybody as a human being has a conscious mind and an unconscious mind. So the conscious mind is your active mind. That can only take on board around about 7 or 8 things that are happening. If I was to say to you now, lift your arm, you would do that in a conscious manner. However, the unconscious mind is everything else. It does things you don't even think about. Breathing, blinking, blood flow, all that kind of stuff. But also, it holds on to all those learnings, those abilities, skills and resources that you need. So it's basically like the motherboard on your computer, if you think of it that way. So my job as a hypnotherapist is to get the conscious mind to drift away. And that is the hypnosis, the trance, whatever it is you want to call it. That's what that part is. And then the unconscious mind, as a hypnotherapist, it's my job to then speak to it and make those changes that are needed. For example, if you're learning to drive, when you first learn to do it, it's a lot to take on board. So you're learning to hold the wheel, you have to use a stick and the pedals at the same time. It's a lot to do, right? And that is because your conscious mind is focusing on that. Now, if you drive now after a long time, you probably don't even think about it. And that's when the unconscious mind takes over. It's like learning absolutely anything, whether it's the guitar, whether it is a habit or a phobia or a fear. We learn those things. Smoking is another example. When you first learn to smoke, it's a horrible thing. But if you're a smoker and have been for a long time, then eventually your unconscious takes over and you don't even think about it. So as a hypnotherapist, my job is to speak to the unconscious mind and make those changes that are needed. I want you to think of it almost like a puzzle cube, right? So when we are first learning something, we take into mind that we need to learn many, many different things, and our conscious mind is there just kind of taking over and thinking about what it is that we need to do. So my job as a hypnotherapist is to speak to the unconscious mind and find that part of you that's learned, whatever it is that you need to change, and it can change so many different things. Not only smoking and phobias, fears, anxiety, depression, stress, confidence, all that kind of stuff. I will find that one part that is needed to make that positive change for you. And then my job as a hypnotherapist is to gradually speak to the unconscious mind and find out what it is that is needed. And eventually, as we work together over time, what will happen is the unconscious mind will reset that learning and help you go on your merry way and make that positive change for you. So if you want to book an appointment, make a positive change for 2018, what you need to do is get to northyorkshirehypnotherapy.com, or you can give me a call or just simply message me via Facebook. I have clinics available in North Allerton, Thirsk and Easingwold, and we'll be happy to see you and help you make that positive change.